Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I've leveled up my dexterity from 14 to 20 and my adaptability from 3 to 10. That's all that's changed level up wise. I grinded enough Titanite shards and found one on the way in in the armorer's place, Moglin or whatever, to get it to +2 and have one Titanite shard left over. I bought the other two from Lenegras the blacksmith and got this to +3. And then I farmed 1,000 wood arrows and 41 of the 50 iron arrows. And I bought this $4,000 Pharos Lockstone, which all took a lot longer because I didn't open this up in the last video. And this is the optimal place to farm for the most part. That big hippo monster by the first bonfire over here is like your best bet to do it. When I had like no upgrades to my dex and a regular bow, it takes about 15 arrows to kill one. With upgrades, I got it down to about 10. You can only kill enemies in this game like about 10 times before they stop despawning. One of the things I really like about it. But around this area, there's that hippo thing. If you hide in the cave where you came out from, the hippo can't fit in there, so you can just shoot it 15 times, get 1,000 souls, and profit. It drops Titanite shards. That's where I got all the Titanite shards that I got. When that was done, I came up here, and I farmed the guy who runs around the corner here, who's no longer here. And the people down there, who are no longer there, and a big other run. I'm going to do this run right here real quick, just to show you what the one was. This was the last run that I ended up doing a few times. But you come down here and kill these guys. I tried not to get a lot of the items. I grabbed some of the ones in that area where all the people were laying on the ground right before this one, because there's no important items there anymore, because they moved the lightning sword. So, you come along here. There's a ladder that gets you back up here, so you can hop out this way, or you can go back up this way and hop across this gap and come in here. I usually come through here and then finish it by killing these guys and running back up, but I'm killing them right now just because. Run across here, hop across, or just hop down. It doesn't really matter. You don't need the cat ring to do this part. This person shows up and you just kind of bother him. We've gotten it to the point where 3 arrows can kill pretty much everybody here. It takes 10 arrows to kill one of the ironclads. But if you stay up here... Soul, Last Undead, and Torch. They all only have one direction they can run at you from. And that means that they have to go single file line, otherwise they don't fit. And they also have, like, I don't know if it's like a reduced AI movement thing. Basically, because they have to calculate the route and it's so small right here, they seem to move in, like, smaller bits like this. And it gives you more time to kill them. The ironclads can actually walk up there, funny enough. They try, at least. If you get a couple of these guys coming up there with them, the ironclad will fall off because they walk into each other, because they don't really recognize each other. It can take a long time. The best way to think about doing this is basically to think of it in terms of arrows. When I first came down here with my +2 bow, it's +3 now, and the 20 dex, it took me 11 arrows to kill one of these guys. Now it takes 10, but they give you 600 souls. An arrow costs 10 souls, so it cost me 110 to kill it, and I got 490 profit. So basically, it costs 11 arrows and you get 49 every time you kill them, which helps you build them up faster. I would like to have a much higher adaptability before we fight the Pursuer, so we're probably going to use the souls from the... Oh, he actually got me. Use the souls from the last giant to upgrade our adaptability. And if I can get that to at least 20, we should be able to kill the Pursuer no problem. I mean, if you roll through them perfectly fine, it's not a problem, but if you have at least 20 adaptability, it's a lot more of a fun fight. I actually really enjoy it when I have adaptability, because he telegraphs it a lot, but does like lots of damage if you're bad about it. So it feels pretty rewarding to actually dodge out of the way and hit him in time, especially when you have a bow, because it's like, I jumped out of the way of your massive sword. And then you run away from him, and you just keep doing that. Foot soldier shield. Only in Dark Souls 2 do people jump down here and try and attack you. They don't do that in Scholar of the First Sin, because they moved around a lot of the enemy placements and items and stuff. I came down here and killed one of these lizards. Don't do that. Oh, the door didn't stay open. This is one you do get iframes on. This lizard took me like 20-something arrows, 20 to 30, and I got 900 for killing it. Fire longsword. A solid weapon. Soul of a Proud Knight. Soul of rolling out of the way. Okay, so we got that. And this is the way out of here. I do believe there's an item over here as well. Yep. Right here, if you hop down here, you can get down to the area with the fire lizards. You do not need the cat ring, as long as you're not heavy. Like, if you've got full health, I should be able to make that jump and live, you know? I'm pretty sure, anyway. You know what? We might as well just check it out. There's nothing down there that we want, I think. There's a key that we need to get, and I believe there's a shield and some other stuff. But we're not in any real hurry to do that. I don't really remember exactly all of the items and stuff just because it's been so long, so I feel like I've got like lots of detailed information to give, and then lots of holes because I'm like, there's stuff down there. But anyway, with that done, we run back up here. That was the run that I did, and about how many souls I got each time I ran it, and I had to do that quite a few times. It's better once we take care of this wall, but I want to do this in order. Which also means that after this episode, if I need to farm more, I can do that. Oh no, this door, it's locked. It is, however, pretty fragile. Could you, thank you. So you can just beat it down. There's a crystal lizard in here, but if you'll notice, it got darker. Crystal lizard disappears, okay. Now what I want to do is I want to smash all these damn tables and things. And grab the other items and stuff. But what I need to... Hand axe. You can destroy these by shooting arrows at them, I think. It is inefficient. I will smash this. There's a guy in this room is basically what I'm getting at. And to make sure that the crystal lizard doesn't hide behind or get stuck in some kind of box, it's best to break basically everything in here. Because this stuff doesn't come back unless you leave the area. So you can break most everything in here. This is pointless, but I'm just doing it for completeness, basically. There should be somebody around here. Was it not in there? I could have swore I remembered somebody being in this room. I know there's a guy laying on the ground over here. Right there. Headshot. Is there really not somebody in here? Was that just in Dark Souls 1? Or, I mean, Dark Souls 2, like, not the Scholar of the First Sin? I remember coming in here, you're supposed to run after the lizard, and then somebody runs over to whack you when you're not paying attention. But whatever, we can get the bonfire now. Come over here and grab this. That guy who would have run over here and hit us is now dead. And we grab the small white soapstone. I pretty much never take the cat ring off because I really like not taking fall damage. So we're probably going to use the souls from the Pursuer to buy the cat ring, because that's a pretty good investment, and it lets you go to the gutter whenever you want to, if you want to do that. Not that we are, most likely. Was that Sublime Bone Dust, or... Nestus Shard? Or no, that was the soapstone. Not bad. Let's come up here and kill this lizard. This can be hard with a bow. You basically have to keep shooting it and move towards it. Ah! That's why you break all the boxes and stuff. See, the thing is, Titanite Shards time 2. Those would have been useful. Because it moves, you'll actually shoot the ground if it keeps moving, and it just kind of bites. Like my headset suddenly dying. However, I ain't need no headset. And I can also plug it in really fast. Hooray! Now that we're good, I bought a single firebomb. You walk over to this wall, and you look straight down. I'm sure everybody already knows about this anyway. And you throw a firebomb. And then you go back and you buy another one. And firebomb. And then what you do is you come over here and you put it back on your bar where that first one was, and throw another one. And then you run back here and you buy a... Was it? And then you buy another one. And you have to equip it on your bar, otherwise it gets all stupid. I'm pretty sure it was actually over here. The stupid sign threw me off. Are you for real? Did they patch it? Alright. 1 second. We're doing this. You have to look straight down so that you're as close to it as possible. I've always gotten this first try. For real? I guess Scholar of the First Sin fixed that? I could have sworn that they didn't. Alright, well, ordinarily, maybe in just regular Dark Souls too. Sorry about that. The wall blows up if you hit it with a firebomb from this side because the radius is big enough to peek over to the other side. Everybody's used that as a shortcut forever and for always. However, just not this time. He comes over here to distract you from the person behind you. Much the same theme as this whole area. We kill him. And then we kill him. Which leaves us free to come over here. If you go over there to grab that item... Oh no, look at this dead guy. Wait, not actually dead. He dies too. You grab the Soul of the Lost Undead. We don't have the key to open that yet, and the door has reinforced metal, so it cannot be broken. Now we have to go and do all this extra stuff. Should be a person in here. There they are. Hi, person. How you doing? Not good? I'd imagine. You can run around in here and get a Titanite shard down there. That's what that item is down there on the right. I do not need a Titanite shard. For our bow is +3. We will need to go down there for... What's it called? Map guy. See, these guys are good to farm. You just get him to walk towards you. And then you get him to swing at you. And then when he does the wrong swing, you do this, and then you blow up. Because you didn't pull out of the way fast enough. Anyway, if you do it right, you can blow him up twice and not have to use any arrows. But I didn't do it right. Those things over there are destroyed. No. I guess they must have actually patched that. Huh. Either that, or I just got stupid unlucky. Which actually would be, I was going to say wouldn't be the first time, but, yeah, that's never actually happened. I've never had to throw more than 2 to blow this open. But, there's the other one. Oh, yeah, they moved them. The barrel of explosive stuff used to be like... Yeah, because if you throw it right over here, it's not even near them. You'd have to get closer into the wall. It's over here now. I think they might have actually done that on purpose. Maybe if you threw it in this corner here, but that kind of looks like it would be just out of range. There used to be more of them, too. Clever developers, clever. Anyway, we don't really need that Estus, I guess. And these people are already dead. If you go up here, you can fight the Pursuer for the first time. And you can actually kill him here. You don't get anything special, but you don't have to fight him in his arena. There is actually guys up there to fight you as well, to make it a little bit more difficult afterwards. I like to kill him up there. So we're going to kill the... How did that not get you? Last Giant. And then power up, as I said. Getting the adaptability we need. These guys can be buttheads. A lot of this is patience, rolling, and Estus. Yeah, I still profited. And edges. What was that? Was the slowest turnaround I've ever seen in my life. If I killed one of you, this would be much easier. Thankfully, the arrows do stagger them. Move that off there just in case so I don't accidentally kill myself. Dead. And dead. Roll, turn around at my own leisure, kill him dead. People being ridiculous. So next we're going to come in here and grab these items. Great soul! And then unfortunately when we finish up down here I'm going to have to split it off into the next episode. Because it took a little over 2 hours to upload that first episode for being 25 minutes for some reason. Use the Pharos Lockstone that we purchased from the Hag Lady for 4,000 souls. And it lets you come in here. And what in here gets you is firstly the Chloranthy Ring. A ring we will probably never take off until we get the better Chloranthy rings. And a Titanite Slab. I didn't say it beforehand because I knew what the two items in here were. I didn't remember which chest was which. So we now have a Chloranthy Ring for faster stamina regeneration. Always worth it. We open this up. This chest is trapped. Crossbows! And inside is a Titanite Shard. Now you come over to this door, and it's locked, and there's absolutely nothing to do here. And you're like, what? So you hit the door. And when you hit this door, they open it because you knocked. Which I always thought was super cool. You have to hit this door, otherwise they won't open it. But if you hit it, they're like, what? Who's there? I think a couple people might not have known this one. I did know there was a show person in here, though. Oh, good, you decided not to use it. But right here should be a Titanite. What's the middle one? Large Titanite Shard, that one. Which will let us get the bow to +4. Ordinarily, I light all these things. But, torches... I don't know if I have any flame butterflies, and I ain't about to run around here and not be able to use a bow. So, we're probably going to cut this off here. Next time, we're going to pick up here with Pate, and we're going to help him out, whatever, go in here. I'm going to run away from a bunch of people in here in circles, basically screaming, and then we'll kill them all, make it through here, come back down here and talk to Pate again, he'll give us a soapstone or something, and we'll go on to fight the first boss, hopefully. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.